Joining me now is Eira Thomas. She is the chairperson over at Westhaven Gold. Great to see you.
Great to be here. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, let's talk about the four projects you have in BC, and the main one, the flagship, is the high grade Shovelnose. Love that name, project.
Yeah.
You've recently issued an updated PEA on that. So can you give us a little snapshot?
Yeah, we're super excited about the progress that we made with Westhaven over the course of the last year. The updated PEA came out in March, and that really highlighted a high margin, high grade underground mining opportunity representing the first kind of 1,000,000 ounces of resource that we've defined there in three main zones. The south zone being the bulk of that resource, but also including Franz and FMN. And what was important about that PEA is that in bringing in additional resources from FMN and Franz, we were able to push cash flow from this potential mining opportunity ahead by 12 months. So it had a big impact on the economics. And at $2,400 gold, we're looking at a project that will return $500 million in NPV. Capital costs are under $200 million. It's about a 43% IRR, and we can pay back all of our capital in under or just over 2 years. So fast forward to gold, well in excess of $2,400 an ounce, and the project looks even better.
Oh, for sure, yeah. A very conservative number, obviously. So just to flesh that out some more, the 11-year life of mine, you mentioned the after-tax IRR, 43%, all-in sustaining costs below 900, which is, you rarely ever see that number. So anything more you want to say about the robustness of the economics of it?
Yeah, it's the project really benefits from infrastructure, including road and power. This is a project that's 2.5 hours from Vancouver. You can drive there on a 5-lane highway, the Coquihalla, for those that have been to British Columbia. So the access is really a big factor in driving the costs down. But I think the other piece that's important is that this is high-grade epithermal gold. We're dealing with, grades in the main deposit that are over 5 grams diluted, and we're dealing with mining widths between 19 and 37 meters. So those are all really important contributing factors to the margin. And, this is something that we're excited to be moving forward with.
2.5-hour drive is better than going all the way to Africa like you used to do.
Yes, indeed.
A little more convenient. Although not that you didn't mind that. So the summer drilling program started in June. Is that still ongoing? And what are the goals there?
It is. We'll be drilling right through to the end of November. One of the advantages in being 20 minutes outside of Merritt and having good road infrastructure on the project area is that we can really drill here almost all season long. We will take a break at the end of November through to probably early February. When the conditions kind of are a little tougher with snowpack, but yes, lots of results to come. That is a 5,000 meter drill program that we initiated, and we, as everybody will be talking about, the labs are really overrun right now. So it's taking a little longer for results, but we are anticipating starting to generate some results soon, right through the first quarter of 2026.
Investors, as you know, always like to know sort of the cadence of timeline to various milestones. So is the timeline to an investment decision is too blurry right now, or you have a good gauge on that?
It's a great question. We are actually working with a third-party consultant to map that all out, and we're very close to having a timeline and budget. I would highlight that 70% of the ounces in our resource are in the indicated category. So a lot of the work towards feasibility will not include a lot of infill. It's really more metallurgy, some additional work around geotechnical studies, trade-off studies on the milling, things of that nature that will help us sort of galvanize a path. But it's a very straightforward, mining opportunity as we see it now. It'll be underground. It'll use conventional, leaching. Everything about it is pretty vanilla when it comes to the mining path.
And you've got some big names backing the company, obviously, McEwen, Eric Sprott, Franco-Nevada. So that clearly should be drawing some interest. So can maybe just summarize your thoughts, Eira, in terms of the investment case, because everybody's looking for, the next idea.
Yeah, listen, I really think this is a misunderstood story. It's been around a long time, and the perception is, well, he found this interesting opportunity, but it looks small, and it's unlikely to get bigger. And I think the main message that we're trying to get out is that this is a classic epithermal system where you have pods of mineralization. And at the end of the day, we've really focused our drilling in a very small proportion of our land holdings. The whole belt is prospective. And we do expect that in time, with enough investment and exploration, this can be a multi-million ounce deposit. Yes, we're focused on what we see as our first mining opportunity, but we're also extremely confident on the basis of the geochemistry, the geological mapping, and all the geophysical work that we're doing, that we've identified, a 40-kilometer long corridor that is very prospective for the discovery of further epithermal deposits. And we've got some strong kind of insights coming from advisors like Fraser McCorkadale, who is the former head of global exploration for Newcrest, who ranks this as one of his top projects globally for epithermal gold, and who's giving us some good advice on how we should be working to delineate further resources within the belt. So we've talked a lot about Shovelnose, but we're equally excited about the PV project, that's the Prospect Valley project, Skunka, and Skunka North. All 4 of the projects within this belt have similar potential, and we're just getting started.
Great. Thank you for the update.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, thanks, Eira. Eira Thomas, Chairperson over at the Westhaven Gold.